Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs. And welcome to another edition of Inside PressBox. I'm your host, Stan the Fan Charles. 2012 has been quite an Orioles season, and it's had everyone in Charm City reminiscing about the good old days they've had watching the Birds play over the years. This week's show is no different. Former Oriole Milt Pappas will be with me to talk about the good old days of Baltimore baseball. And with the Ravens as popular as ever and the long-forgotten squeeze for Orioles tickets, the local ticket broker business is booming. Proprietor of Sports Tickets Unlimited, Steve Nickel, will be here later to talk about the sports ticket industry. But joining me first is my friend, Baltimore City Council President Jack C. Young. He's here to talk about his efforts and the efforts of his organizations to rejuvenate youth baseball in the city. And Mr. Young, City Council President, we welcome you to the show.
Thank you, Stan. I'm happy to be here.
First of all, it's great to see, if we get that shot, you're one of the Orioles' biggest cheerleaders.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Hey, I've seen you at all the statue ceremonies this summer, the Orioles statue ceremonies. Baseball and the Orioles are important to you, but you see baseball fundamentally as a real key to teaching youth lessons.
Absolutely. I believe that, if kids are given the opportunity, I remember when I was growing up, they had baseball all over the city. You couldn't get on a baseball field unless you got there early. And I want to see all that again. I want to see how kids start using baseball to get in shape. I mean, it helps with their health and all kinds of things. It teaches them how to be team players and all of that. And I want to see that back in Baltimore.
Do you think it's really possible? I talked to Adam Jones about this earlier in the summer. He's an anomaly these days to be an African American who chose baseball over basketball and football.
Yeah, I talked to kids. I said, football and basketball are not the only sport. I said, there's baseball, there's lacrosse, there's wrestling. I tell them about all of the sports. But baseball is a sport that they used to call it America's game. Now, they talk about football and basketball. I want to bring back that baseball love that we had here in the city of Baltimore. And I want to see leagues all over the city. We have two good leagues, Jane Mosier, and we have the Northwood Baseball League. But I want to see this thing all over the city. And I think they have something in Moore Park. But I want to see this thing all over the city where we can get kids, their parents, and everybody back on these fields.
Well, I know you've been instrumental in the formation of the President's Cup, I guess it's called.
Yes, it's the President's Cup.
And it'll be coming back next March or April for its third year.
Yes.
But you've got something coming up now over at the YMCA. And
Absolutely.
Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about this event on September 30th?
Yeah, on September 30th, we have the professional baseball training along with the Y of Central Maryland and, of course, the President's office to have a training camp for kids 10 to 13. They want to teach them the fundamentals of baseball, and I'm really excited about it. And kids have been going online to register for this. And this is another opportunity for kids to get the skills that they need and the training that they need, and they're going to get tips on what they're doing wrong and how to correct that, how to run, how to bat, how to pitch. It's going to be a very interesting thing.
Now, the key thing, is kids have to pre-register.
They have to pre-register.
And this thing is absolutely free of charge.
It's free of charge.
September 30th from 1 to 4, and I'm going to give that pre-registration website out. It's http://pbt.vidstructor.com/PBT City Camp. And it's up on our television right now, our monitor, and it's coming up, and I think it's amazing. So how does this get funded? How does this get funded, Jack?
Well, it's free. The professional baseball training and the Y of Central Maryland got together with my office and say, hey, look, this is something that we want to do. We want to get these kids the basic fundamentals on how to play baseball. And they're doing it for free.
All right. Amazing that they're doing it for free, that you've been able to work your magic with that. Congratulations on the good work you're doing.
Thank you.
Whenever you need me or PressBox to be involved with your efforts to return baseball to the inner city, we're there for you.
Thank you.
All right. And again, that website address is pbt.vidstructor.com/PBT City Camp. All right? And that'll be the place to pre-register your kids to sign up for this event. Train with the Pros, September 30th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Right. Jack, thanks again very much for being here.
And go Orioles.
All right, I like that. Hey, after the break, we'll look back at an inside look at the Baltimore ticket industry with Steve Nickel of STU. Don't go away. Go to PressBoxOnline.com and register a youth team in your community for a chance to be highlighted as the PressBox Youth Team of the Month. Sponsored by Sports Authority. Go to PressBoxOnline.com for all the details.